Sometimes when I start these videos, I literally don't even know where I'm going to go, even though I already had a million thoughts that I wanted to express. So first of all, hey, it's Gabe. So what I want to talk about is the procrastination in life being pretty much enemy number one of progress, but not just progress, but also me as a whole, and how that correlates to gaming. When I was young and I played video games, I didn't have a cell phone, didn't even have a laptop, computer, or anything like that. I had a PlayStation 2, and then from then on, a Wii and all that. And that took my full focus and attention. If it was time to play video games, I sat down and I played Battlefront 2. If it was time to play video games, I sat down and grabbed a nunchuck and a Wii remote and played Star Wars The Force Awakens, or I played Madden. When I was in my tween age years, I played. When I got older, I got more video game time. I played hours and hours of Minecraft, and that was it. Let me jump in real quick here. I wanted to add, the other thing is too, talking about how when I was younger, all I had was the gaming console itself. When I got older, I got a computer, which meant I gamed on my computer, had multiple monitors, had Twitch, YouTube open, all I'm playing. My brain had to have something secondary going on, and it took away from my actual gaming experience, even though I didn't know it. I was having a good time, but I'm slowly kind of teaching my brain that I need two things happening at once. It's the same thing that kind of happens nowadays, is I'll be playing a game, and unless it's not an extremely focused game, if it's like a story game or a puzzle game or anything like that, in between moments of gaming, I'll pick up my phone. So learning to shut down that secondary source of attention and fully engaging in what I'm trying to do, whether that's read, watch a movie, or play a game, is key, I think, to having a greater, more authentic and whole experience. Quite honestly, I would rather game for just 30 minutes and say I gamed for 30 minutes straight than had gamed for 2 hours, but in between I was looking at my phone, 5 or 6 times in those 120 minutes that I was playing video games. So there's that little tidbit in there for you. As I'm getting older, but also getting more and more into the tech age, I am dealing with things that are completely evaporating my attention span and my desire to begin journeys and things like that. One of those things is this thing that I'm holding right here. It's TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Reels, Facebook Reels, instantly trying to satisfy my desire to be entertained or impacted or informed. At the tip of my fingers, I pretty much have the world. But at the same time, does it really add that much value to my life? Have I accomplished anything? And I think the answer is no. I think in the moment it's funny. I think my dopamine hits that point where I can feel satisfied for a little bit, but then I often find in times that I'm reflecting, going, man, I wish I would have watched that movie. I wish I would have read that book. I wish I would have played that game. One of my main struggles right now with gaming, trying to correlate that into this conversation, is I don't feel like playing anything right now. And it's one of the reasons why I was inspired to kind of make videos about this is I feel like there's a lot of people that have that same struggle. They don't know what to play. And I think there's a reason for that. It's because their brain almost doesn't want them to play. My brain doesn't want to play video games. It doesn't want to spend 2.5 hours watching a movie. It wants to swipe open my phone and see how I can instantly be entertained. And that's a problem. And I'm not going to sit right here and tell you the step-by-step process of how to eliminate feeling that way. I think, unfortunately, the simple reality is you just got to pick up and play. You just got to pick up and read, go watch. And I think the payoff always will occur, but it's just that second decision of, can I get over this lazy mindset of procrastinating and just do the very thing? And it's sometimes easier for me when I'm on a roll, momentum, feel like it. But it is never as hard as when you're in that rut of feeling completely like doing nothing. So I don't really have any encouragement. It's more just kind of what I've been going through. Sorry, I don't understand. Shut up, Siri. I even went through a point of what I'm going through right now and had a great time journaling, gaming, and creating that environment where I wasn't really wasting away my time all that much. But now, kind of back in that rut, and I don't know why it comes up. But it's frustrating, especially when 2 hours have gone by and you kind of see you've done nothing. I'm a radio DJ. I work as an afternoon host. I also manage their social media and website and content like that. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of coworkers. Some of them leave very early on in the day, and none of them are around my age. They're all, I won't say much older, but they're older. And by the time I'm in my studio, which I'm going to show you right now. So this is the office. There's a view of outside. There's a view of outside. That's all I have. This isn't even my office. This is my coworker's office. He's been in here for 30 years. This is just where I happen to do the recording and the on-air show that I do in the afternoon. But yeah, this small little box is where I spend about 4 hours every day at work. By the time I'm in that studio, there's only one other employee with me there in that very beige, bland room that, like I said in that clip, really isn't even mine. So it's easy, especially at work, and work isn't always the most appropriate place to read or play or watch, but in between song breaks, there's a lot of free time available. I could read a page, could play for a good 10 minutes, whatever. But sometimes the environment around me suppresses me so much that I kind of just go down with it. That's an excuse. It's not a great one, but it's an excuse nonetheless. So all that to say, I read this thing this morning that was like, you know, these reels you see. Ironically, I see this from a reel. This is what makes me not absolutely despise short form content. Saw this reel that was like 5 ways on how to improve your whatever, physical, mental health, whatever. And one of them was eliminate the desire and the craving for instant gratification. Enjoy the struggle, the process, the grind, having to make a decision to do and not mull it around in your brain all day long. To not hold a standard of it has to be this in order for me to enjoy it. Because it doesn't. Life's not about that. Life's not about this. It's not about this. It's this. But learning how to be consistent just a little bit more in this. Not going all the way down, not shooting all the way up. But that's always who I've been, unfortunately. It's always who Gabe has been. He's been an emotional roller coaster, and he does things off of how he feels. Which, I'm gonna tell you one thing, can be a good thing, can be a bad thing. I hope you found some value in this video. Hope you found some ability to relate. I hope you don't feel discouraged either. I hope you feel and know, actually you may not feel, but I hope you know that in 1 second, you can absolutely turn around your day, your moment, And with enough self-discipline, the trajectory of your life. This doesn't just correlate to gaming, even though this is kind of like what I love to do. It correlates to all life, whether it's business, fitness, hobbies, family, all of it. So again, I really hope you found this somewhat encouraging, more so relatable, because that's really what this video is all about, is just sharing where I'm at, what I'm dealing with. Hopefully you guys have a great day, and remember that there's a lot of ability and power in your hands.